homemade pesto in a mortar. You can use a food processor, but I like to do it the old way. We're gonna start with one tiny clove of garlic. You don't want it to be overpowering. And remember, I always say, and I've learned this, I think from my sister, you just take the inside, that little green thing, it will help digestion. So I'm gonna smash that guy. And oh, I am so proud to present basilio. Basilio is our indoor basil. We're gonna need very simple ingredients. I don't have pecorino, so I'm just gonna do it with parmesan. I'm gonna add some pine nuts, just a little bit of pine nuts. Mash those guys too. I love pine nuts, so you can do it with walnuts. Everybody has their own technique on how to do this. Actually, wow, I'm heating up here. I just like to get the garlic in with the pine nuts. Some people do like this. That also is a great option. Just want to get in no big chunks of garlic pieces. Sorry for the noise. We're gonna use, like I said, salt, pine nuts, garlic, olive oil, parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano, grana padano. You also have to add pecorino, which I don't have at the moment, and then obviously the star of the show, basilio. Okay, this is what we have so far. Oh man, it smells so good. I wish you could smell. I'm giving, since it's winter and it's my indoor basil, I'm just gonna give some. Gonna get rid of the bigger leaves to give space to the tiny leaves to grow. I have them in a greenhouse at the moment, so we can give some space to the bigger leaves to the smaller leaves to get some strength. So we're just gonna give it time and love. So fresh. Okay. Oh, this one came out almost, I didn't have to pull. Look at this. I didn't wash them because I grow it indoors. I don't use pesticides. We don't have little bugs in here. So look at, see these babies? Oh, look at this. Babies everywhere. And now, just patience. Just patience. And we'll add the oil in a little bit as soon as I bring this guy down. Get some muscles in the kitchen. Just remember to add the olive oil a little bit at a time. You see, it's coming along. Just a tad. The aroma's coming out. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. And a food processor obviously goes faster, but it doesn't get more authentic than this. And then you determine what textures you want. I like the chunks of basil to seep through the quinoa. You can use this for pasta. You can double the recipe. I didn't have a lot of basil since it's not summer. A little bit more olive oil, and then a pinch of salt. That's right. Oh my God. And we're good to go. You can make it finer. I prefer it like this. How good, how amazing this is. Oh, and ta-da! You can use it for pasta, you can use it for meat, you can use it for chicken, you can use it for quinoa, buckwheat, whatever. Even like avocado toasts. Pesto is always the answer.